Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa, and what the hell is this? Now, this thing, let me just explain the story behind this thing. So, first of all, we go to Twitter. We go to Kylebyte on Twitter. Now, I was actually given the information about this from my Discord. So, mad shout out to the Unit Lost Discord. By the way, guys, join Discord. It's awesome. Discord.gg/Unit Lost. Anyway, Kylebyte put this image up, and it's a mural of McCree and Genji standing somewhere with a smashed window behind them in Melbourne. Now, I was like, hang on a minute, where is this? So I actually asked Kylebyte, and Kylebyte responded and said, yeah, hey Sty, you can use my tweet basically in your video, and this is where it is. And I'm like, oh, okay. Now, the reason I asked for this is this could just be anything, right? It could just be a bit of street art, a bit of Overwatch street art. However, when you look at the place where it is, now, I'm not a resident of Melbourne. I'm sure maybe some of you guys are. Apparently, it's there, right? You see this Osmosis, Osmos, what am I getting on about? Osmosis surf sign. I believe it's there. So if we take a little bit of a kind of look around the side here, you can see Osmosis surf. You know, it's kind of, there's the drain cover there in front, and then we can see the drain cover sort of here. So basically, it's there, right? So the reason why I wanted to know where it was to try and give it a little bit of validity. This is not some random street corner, is it? It's by a computer store, whatever the hell this place is. I have no idea, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not Australian. I presume that's some sort of fancy computer store. But this looks like a fairly upmarket shopping area. So it kind of looks like somewhere where, I don't know, Blizzard would spend marketing dollars to, well, make a mural. Now, you guys probably remember in the past, they did the murals for, let me just bring this up here. Oh, there we go. They did the murals for the free weekend, right? And they were cropping up all over the country. Well, I say all over the country because I'm actually in the States at the moment, but there was one in LA. I think there was one in Canada as well. They were all over the place, right? All over the world. It was awesome. It looks like they're kind of doing the same thing again. So what we're going to do here is take a bit of a closer look at this and try and work out what this could mean. Now, it's very interesting, this is when you look at it. That's if this is indeed official, and I think we will get confirmation on these being official fairly soon if more start cropping up around the world. So, could this indicate some sort of lore event? Is this the precursor to Uprising 2.0? If it is, then it's not an old event, it's a current event, or is it the event... A lot of questions, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, let's take a look at this, right? Well, like, my problem is, like, I don't see the timeline, like, how this fits into the timeline of an archives kind of setup, if, you know, but this could be in the past. Like, this could be when McCree and Genji sort of, and I just don't know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, enough random ranting. Let's take a look around this. So, we've got a clock. It's not high noon, so that's a bit of a faux pas there, ladies and gentlemen. They should have probably have done that. And then we've got, like, some sort of computer display there. I'm trying to look at the architecture through the window, and even just looking at the architecture sort of around the place. I don't know, you could say maybe this sort of looks like Dorado, kind of. You could say Nepal as well. I think it would be between Nepal. I was going to mash Nepal and Dorado together into some horrific place, but it could be between both of those, possibly. I probably would say it looks more Dorado-ish just because of the colour schemes on the wall. Pretty funky, but obviously the main attraction here is... Well, we've got Genji and we've got McCree by a smashed window. Now, this raises a lot of questions, doesn't it? Because is the window smashed from the inside out or the other way? Was something thrown out of the window? Was something thrown into the window? Is that where Genji and McCree came into this room? I mean, looking at the image, it looks like they're satisfied with the job well done. They're kind of just standing there like, hey, you know, we've done our job. Or maybe they're guarding the window because it's been smashed, something's gone through. I don't know. There's a lot of questions here. But I think one thing's for sure, if this is something to do with the next in-game event, which we think is a lore event because it should be the next Uprising event, this does throw up a lot of questions. That's if this is real. Like, real in the sense of it's an official Blizzard thing. I mean, sure, down the bottom it's got the Blizzard-like logo and the Overwatch thing, but hey, you know, those things are kind of, well... That doesn't really mean anything, does it? I could put a Blizzard logo on something and go, hey, this is mine. But let's just run with the assumption that this actually is a official piece of Blizzard marketing. When we see more of them, that will then confirm it. If we don't see any more, then it's just kind of a one-off thing that maybe the Australian Overwatch guys have decided to do for some mental reason. I don't know. But it throws up a lot of questions, doesn't it? Are we going to get a current day Overwatch event? Is the actual story of Overwatch going to be advanced? Or are we still going to be looking at the past? loads of questions. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Stylosa, and this is Unit Lost. Things are getting really, really, really funky. Oh, baby. Go crazy in the comments below with wild speculation. You know I love that. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Toodaloo.